you ready?
Whatever. Like, okay, yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Welcome back to the Black and White Podcast. We haven't made an episode in a long time. I appreciate you guys for listening.
Hello.
I'm here as always with Garrett. Well, not always, but literally most of the time.
Most of the time, that is right. I am here.
I had to
I
drag him
am here.
on. I gotta make something besides Pavlov content. Um,
Quite literally.
it's so easy to farm. Um, but the first thing I want to bring up, and this is probably
Mm,
gonna be an anime episode. I don't know. I don't have an idea for this one, but
no ideas needed. Off the cuff. That's the way I like it.
we talked about anime earlier today, so we're gonna try not to repeat ourselves from that.
That's
But
gonna be
I
hard to
that's gonna be hard to do. But I
do.
I do want to
Let's
bring up something to
try.
you, Garrett. We talked
Oh
about this
yeah.
before. You mentioned we were talking about My Hero a couple conversations ago.
Right, right.
So season 6 just ended today, as of the
Oh,
recording.
was that today, huh? I
Yes,
guess it is Saturday, yeah.
yeah. Season 6 ended, and season 7 has already been
Good
confirmed.
riddance, am I right?
No, shut the frick.
Okay, keep going, keep going.
Well, season 7 has been confirmed anyway, so not good riddance. But
Damn
uh, they ended it off with Stars and Stripes coming. We even got to see her.
Oh,
We got to see her flying on the
yeah.
jet coming to Japan. And
Mm.
I remember you saying that if that happens, that means that at the beginning of next season.
Yeah.
Okay, spoiler alert!
Spoilers.
Spoiler alert!
If you haven't watched My Hero and you plan to and you care,
Skip ahead.
this does matter. Yeah.
Skip ahead. There should be timestamps on your like YouTube
Hmm.
line. You'll see them. But yeah, so the fact that she shows up at the very end of this season, and we're gonna pick back up right when she starts to fight Shigaraki in the manga.
Yeah.
That basically means that we're gonna see her for about an episode. She's gonna die. She might even
An
die the first
episode.
episode. She probably should. I mean,
I I believe she will.
yeah, unless they
Yes.
like cut it up or put something in the middle, like the UA students doing something. If they just show the like actual manga with the battle, she's literally
I
gonna
mean,
die episode
usually
one.
they do that like original anime recap episode,
Well, they didn't
but
do it
I
last season,
think oh, okay. Well, if they do that again, then it's like two episodes of the season. She's gonna die.
which is so
First
stupid.
episode, and if it's first episode, she's gonna die. This is the first episode. It was like 5 chapters in the manga. She will, in about 20 minutes, exist and then pass away
She'll exist and did
within
not
that
exist.
time frame. Um, and I don't want to be a hater all day, but it's not gonna matter either. It's not gonna do anything. So honestly, I am wondering how that's going to be received because as far as the anime goes, I've heard good things, but when the
Yeah,
manga around this time, people were already complaining, at least from when I was reading it
yeah,
consistently and reading like up on what people thought. Back when I still, really, really wanted to hear what other people thought about the manga at least. There was by now, even before the introduction of Stars and Stripes, there was complaints. But I hear the anime, a lot of people are enjoying it. So that's good. That's
I
a
barely
great thing to
see any
hear.
complaints. I think people are enjoying
Mm.
it for the most part. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I'll say one thing that is really good about seeing Stars and Stripes, which is still a really good name. She was the
Great
reason
name.
I stopped reading the manga, at least checking in on it, at least because after she
Mm-hmm.
died, I was just so mad.
Yeah.
But the fact that I knew immediately on TikTok there would be edits with that like the eagle screech.
Yeah.
What the is a kilometer? I knew that was
Did
gonna
it
happen.
happen?
Yes, I've seen like so many already, and I love them. They're so
That's
good.
great.
It's so good. It's so good, man. Speaking of TikTok edits, have you seen the thing with Kanye and his
Yeah,
posts, his
dude.
social media
That Kanye
posts?
stuff is crazy.
He's
Dude, what is going on, bro?
to those who
21 Jump
don't
Street? Oh my
to those who don't know,
god.
it's a weird shift, but to those who don't know, Kanye West has had a
Renowned Jewish hater
strange, yeah, a
as of
strange hate
recently.
of Jewish people, and has gotten him in a lot of spotlight, a lot of hate.
It
He's been canceled.
when did that start? Like maybe like a year and a half ago?
I think
I
that
think
was just like recently, in
maybe
last
was
six
that like
months.
6 months? Yeah,
Yeah,
okay. About half a year ago, he went on a tirade. I don't know if this was on Alex Jones or if it was before that. I think it
there's
was
some
before that.
interview.
Um, he went on a tirade about how he doesn't understand Jewish people and that black people are kind of Jewish, and he just kind of was spitting crazy stuff. As if you don't know, he is bipolar.
Everyone compared him to Hitler.
Yeah, right. Because he said he does not hate Hitler. In fact, he says he loves him. That's what he said.
I didn't
This
know he
is
said he loved
true.
him. That's crazy.
He did
Well,
actually say that. Everybody do your own like searches, like look for your own news. But he
never
did say
listen
that.
straight to us. Yeah, never just
Yeah,
listen straight to us. But
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 I
but
promise you.
but, but
Yeah,
the
but
amount of
recently,
jokes I've seen of what's the actor's name in that movie that he met that was
um,
Jewish? I can look at it real quick.
what was it? Yeah, go look that up because I know who you're talking. He said his name specifically.
I may
Jonah
have
Hill.
Jonah Hill. Yeah, I may have sent
Jonah
it to
Hill.
you, but someone edited the Flash going back in time from the Snyder cut to me going back in time to find Hitler and show him 21 Jump Street. I will save millions of lives. That is just that made me bust out laughing, bro. Bro, imagine going back in time, going to Hitler, popping a TV down, playing 21 Jump Street. Him not even questioning the TV.
Who
Him like
invites Jonah Hill?
no, he goes,
He is
Jewish people
hilarious.
not bad.
Not
They
terrible.
pretty good. No, but the fact that Jonah Hill single-handedly saved Kanye from himself
I don't
is
know about
hilarious.
that, but he's definitely in the right direction.
But
I don't
Jonah
know.
Hill, out of all the actors, not even like
Right.
Robin Williams
What has he
or
even been in? Wait, what was Jonah Hill's latest movie? Because that guy's not been in like media in a minute.
I know one of his popular movies is Wolf of Wall Street. I know he's in that one. He's
Yeah, but
always
that
in
was
21
been a
Jump Street.
while.
Wasn't he the dude in Megamind? He was the bad guy in Megamind,
Was he the?
the
He was. Yeah,
superhero.
you're right. He was a Titan. Was that right?
He's in
His latest
a
movie was You People, which was 2023, so that's this year. So I guess he's done something.
yeah.
So I guess he's still doing stuff.
I just thought
He
that
did
was
the Lego
hilarious.
movie? Oh no, he was great.
He was
Yeah,
in the
that
Lego
was.
movie?
I
Oh, he
forgot
was
what his
Green
name.
Lantern. I love that I know that. He was Green Lantern. I forgot about that. He was Green
Mm.
Lantern in the Lego movie. That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, I'm glad. I'm glad Kanye's getting a turnaround going on. That's
I,
great.
I think Kanye just needs to
I think he needs
stop
to release
posting
Graduation 2.
anything. Graduation too. Okay.
Mm.
Well, I already talked about this with Garrett, so since it's me and him, I won't like spill everything again. But
Mm.
I
Back to
we've
anime.
watched, yeah, we back to anime. Screw Kanye.
Little
We,
Kanye moment right there.
this is okay. Uh, no, I thought about the I can't say I don't want to say his name on stream, but little Pinky, the rapper,
Yeah.
his Planet song.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and I remember Kevin Hart coming as Kanye, and I'm Kanye West.
Hey
I don't
West.
know why that popped in my head just now.
It's because it's funny. Anyways, anime.
Oh
Right.
shoot. I watched Revenger. I'm watching Revengers and Trigun
Oh yeah.
Stampede, and I
These
watched
are
a
all the
couple more
seasonal
episodes
stuff.
today. Yes, I did.
Whew. I
Oh,
mean, you can tell us your experience with those. Me, I've had very few anime I've watched
I
recently.
mean they're good. They're the Revengers one's pretty straightforward, simple. They have superpowers for some reason that they by the way, I told you when I was talking to this with Garrett before, I brought up the fact that they have superpowers in this show, which is weird because it's
Mm-hmm.
based in like historical Japan, kind of like the Demon Slayer era, if you can compare it to anything.
Demon
And
Slayer era.
yeah, and
Don't they call it like
uh,
the Taisho
I
period?
didn't want to
And the
guess. There's like Edo, Taisho.
yeah, you
I'm
keep going.
yeah, Edo period. I would just say Edo period. See if I'm right, but basically, wait, sorry.
Wait,
Edo, that's how they say. That's like their emperor's name, and that's why how they say the period, right? Is that how it
yes.
works? If that's how it works, what if America had that,
I
like
don't
the
think so. They
Obama
just
era,
announced. No,
the
they just
Trump
announced.
era,
I mean, some people would probably
Biden
refer to
era?
it that way. I think they just announced new eras, like
They
as
just
names.
announced, like, "Hey
No,
guys,
I think
welcome.
so.
We're
Yeah,
getting a new update. This is gonna be the
I think that is how it goes.
the Kubosho era." There you go.
I think that's just how it happens because they just recently changed to the Reiwa era, and
Nah, there
it's
has to be.
like,
No, that can't be it.
and there was still the same guy as the prime minister. I'm pretty sure. So
We get
it's an
patch notes.
imperial era. The previous era was Heisei.
It's like season names in Fortnite or like Rainbow. It's like this is Operation Emerald Storm.
Hmm.
This is Operation Edo era. Oh my god. What was I even talking about? What was I? Oh yeah, freaking Revengers. Basically, it's historical Japan, and everything's pretty straightforward. But for some reason, these characters have superpowers, and it's not really addressed. Not even like even one-off comments like "What the heck?" But
Mm.
the final like the episode I'm on, like 8 or 9. This one guy has like literally his power is like super speed, not exactly the Flash, but like just really fast, like 10 times faster than at least a human.
What? So
And he
like,
runs away, and one of the characters just goes, "How is that guy even human?" I'm like, "Finally, someone mentioned the random powers." But that's it. And I'm not even saying it's not even like anime exaggeration. And this show Revengers is very anime, but
hmm
they're
on a
they're
scale
just
of anime to
they're
non-anime.
too they're too they literally are superpowers, like they're superhuman. Um,
But nobody says anything.
no, they just treat it
That's
like
got to
it's
be the
normal.
more infuriating part.
It's just not. It's like a superhero movie on it, or superhero movie, superhero anime. Um,
Good stuff.
but yeah, that and Trigun Stampede, which I see a lot of people actually aren't. Some people, I wouldn't say a lot, but some people aren't happy with the remake because it's not really similar.
Mm-hmm.
But
I
I
mean,
like it.
his hair looks so different now, and like the remake compared to the original. Have you seen original Trigun Stampede?
I looked at episode 1. It's on YouTube.
Dude,
Crunchyroll
his hair
uploaded it.
is so crazy. He's also got like a completely different outfit going
He
on.
also acts differently, in my opinion, and
He
he looks like a grown man. And this one, he
I've
clearly is like a
always stayed away
teenager.
from that show before the remake because of the guy just looks lanky and weird. I don't know. He's kind of look hard to
Code
look at.
Geass could never. Lelouch never. Don't talk bad about Lelouch like that, boy.
Bro, I thought you hated that show. Why you love
No,
Lelouch so
I don't
much?
hate Code Geass, but
Or is it
I don't
Gios?
like it. But Code Geass, but I love Lelouch, bro. He's what Aaron Yeager wants to be him. That's what
Oh,
Aaron Yeager wants
everybody
to
hear
be.
that? Everybody hear that?
He is though. He is. He became a. There was a hero who became a villain to save. Yada yada yada.
Uh-huh.
Um, he is though. I will not. I will die on that hill. I've said that to you
Mm-hmm.
before.
Everybody in
Don't.
the comments, state your opinion. Lelouch or Aaron Yeager? Okay? I want to hear the arguments.
It's Lelouch.
Personally, I don't care. But personally, goes to Rimuru. He's the best. But
Rimuru Tempest? What?
yeah, I was just saying a character,
Okay.
like a cutesy character.
Um, Rimuru Tempest is from the Slime anime. If you don't know.
Oh
Um.
wow,
Okay.
gotta tell him.
Just trying to help people follow along, buddy.
Well, yeah. What else? Is that it? Is that all the
Is that
newer
it?
stuff?
That's
Is that
it.
it? I was
That's
gonna get
it.
to my thing. My thing's way more important.
You're gonna
Okay.
talk about your stupid dungeon anime?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay.
Well,
Everybody.
what do you think?
Mm.
Is there anything else? Oh, I watched Rambo 3 today.
Wait, what? You were seeing the Rambo?
I've been watching the Rambo series.
Huh.
Um, I watched Rambo like 1 like 2 weeks ago. I watched Rambo 2 last week, and I watched Rambo 3 this week.
Hmm.
I'm gonna start John Wick pretty soon, probably
Oh,
tomorrow.
whoa. You should. I should start that with you because
I
I have
want to
not
watch
seen any of
4.
them.
I want to watch 4. Everyone's saying it's like the best action movie they've ever seen, and there people are
Yeah,
hyping that movie up like
I've heard
crazy.
a lot of good stuff
Yeah,
about
I
it.
want to watch it. Like the people's description of this movie makes me want to watch it, so I'm gonna watch the whole series. But
Hmm.
yeah, Rambo 3. I've always wanted to watch Rambo because I know it's like an American sweetheart, American classic for at least white men, um, and
Yeah.
I get it. It's pretty cool. Uh,
Wow.
I get it. It's the
Your white
first
side is
movie.
stronger.
The
You
first.
just upgraded the skill tree, bro.
That's funny. No, but I watched the first one, and no one ever describes the first one like I think they should. It's actually kind of sad and deeper than I didn't realize that it was a message. Like I didn't know it was like a political film. I did
Oh.
not know that until watching
Ooh.
it. Like at the have you seen it by the way?
I've not seen any Rambo.
Okay,
So.
well Rambo 1, spoilers for Rambo, Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
But basically,
Can I mute or something?
he I don't know how to describe it, but basically he has like PTSD. He was a
War vet.
vet. Yeah, he's a war veteran, obviously. But what was it from the Vietnam War and how they came back to like a very
Mm,
bad home welcoming when they came back to America because all the
yeah.
protesting and all of the propaganda around that war. and how they were mistreated and yada yada yada. Not to say
Yeah,
yada
right.
yada yada, but you know what I mean.
You are yada yada
I'm
yada
not trying to
all
be
of Vietnam War
disrespectful,
right now.
but but that's like one of the big messages in the movie of how that messed him up. Um, and at
Mm.
the end, he has a breakdown, and he kind of just breaks. And I just wasn't expecting it. I thought it was just gonna be like a action movie with no brain, but the second one was, and the third one
Yeah, right.
was. So the second and third one de-evolve and just become action flicks.
That's what happens
Um,
to sequels, bro.
yeah, but the first one actually kind of has, like, at least at the core, a message of sorts. And the first one is my favorite, just because
Mm-hmm.
the third
We
one
got a
had the
diehard
best.
Rambo fan here.
Yeah, the third one had a lot of action. It had so much action, but the first one, just it was very cool. I found it very interesting, him fighting the police and how that
Mm.
escalated into the military. I just thought it felt, it was super extreme, but it felt somehow possible. That's weird to explain. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I felt this
It's kind
like
of like one
somewhat
of those
believable.
films where like you take the unbelievability to it to like say a message, you know?
Hmm.
I recently was on a trip from
New Zealand.
I was on a trip from New Zealand, right? And I had a 14-hour plane ride. And I watched a lot of movies on that plane. But one of the ones I watched that I've been meaning to watch for a while was Peanut Butter Falcon. Have you heard of that one?
I have never heard of Peanut Butter Falcon.
Oh, what? It's got like the crazy actor, I forget his name. Shia LaBeouf.
I
You
know
know him?
Shia LaBeouf. I know Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, okay. Well, it's like Shia
Sam
LaBeouf
Witwicky.
movie. Yeah, and he's going on an adventure with like a kid with like Down syndrome, I'm pretty sure. Something similar to that effect. Sorry,
Oh,
excuse
and
me.
he's like digging
Um,
holes.
well, I love holes, but that's not exactly what we're talking about.
You know,
Holes
I'm
is a
talking
great
about
movie,
that
though.
kid that doesn't talk. Yeah, sorry.
No.
You remember the little light skinned curly haired kid he eats onions with? The one he runs away with? The one that doesn't
And
speak?
holes?
Yes!
Dude, it's been so long. I even read the book.
The
I
one who
don't
threw
really.
shoes on his head?
Oh, yeah.
Bro, the other main character? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, well, yes. Whatever, dude. Don't give me that. Um, but like at the end of the film, there's a really unbelievable moment, but it's all for a message, you know? Movies like
Hmm.
that, it's like really interesting when they even though the whole movie it could be believable as anything, and then they just throw something like completely nonsensical at you. But I feel like that sometimes makes for a stronger message. Is that kind of like what it was with Rambo?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, basically, there he's just a wanderer. He has nowhere to be. All he's trying to reconnect with his people he served with in
mm,
Vietnam, and he has pretty bad PTSD. He's pretty guilty. He doesn't like war. He has no family. He has no car. He has nothing. He's walking to this like middle of nowhere city to find a friend. He gets there and he finds out that they passed away not too long ago. So he's the
mm,
last one of his elite squad, and now
yeesh.
he's super lonely. I think after that he's just walking. He gets to a city. This police officer doesn't want him there because he's a wanderer, and you know the whole like stipulation about the veterans at that time.
Yeah.
Um, so he tries to kick him out. Then he comes back. Then after he comes back, they arrest him for no reason. This is like they're bad police. They're literally horrible police
Yeah.
officers. Um, and then it escalates from there slowly, and he runs away. He one officer dies trying to kill him, and then it just escalates from there. And then the military find out he's there. They know who he is, so they send his instructor, his like teacher, there to try to
Hmm.
like simmer him down. It just keeps going and going. He takes out a bunch of people. He takes out a lot of police officers. He doesn't kill them, but he almost did. I think I don't even know if he kills anyone in the first movie.
Batman
Um,
style.
he kills a lot of people in in the second and
In the
third, but I don't even know if he
second.
kills anyone in the first one. That may sound stupid. I don't remember, but basically
Hmm.
he does that. He attacks the city to get to the officer the chief who originally like was harassing him.
Yeah.
He basically like blows up one of the buildings. He shoots up the whole police
Okay,
station.
that's gotta kill somebody, you know?
Well, no one was there.
Oh, how
But
lucky.
he shoots up the police station and he finally finds the guy and he's about to kill him. And then his teacher shows up and is like, "Dude, you got to stop.
You
You're,
just
you're
blew
you're
up a
going too
building.
far. Yeah, like you're blah 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 blah. I could help you." And then he has this breakdown and he starts like venting, like basically has a trauma dump of like what I said earlier, all that message,
He's like,
and
bro, don't put that on me.
and so basically everything that happened, all of the violence that he like participated in and how far he took it at the end was basically his mind breaking. He literally had a meltdown. He had a I can't think of the right word. He just had a psychic break and he went crazy. And that's what that was. And
Mm.
it was because of all the crap he's went through and being the last one and having no one. And his teacher helps him. His teacher's like the goat. His teacher's actually a really good guy. His teacher's the only one he cares about. And then the third one, his
Mm.
teacher gets captured in Afghanistan and he has to go and save his teacher.
Oh,
Yeah, it was cool. But that's what I meant.
hell,
I
unlucky.
try to speak fast. I know a lot of people don't care about Rambo.
Well, it's a podcast. They
Yeah.
sit down for it. They enjoy it. You sit down. You enjoy
You
what we're feeding you.
listen.
Well, I mean, Rambo's a great film to ramble about. God.
All right, guys, that's the end of the
Rambo,
podcast. Thank you for listening.
ramble.
I'll see you guys next time.
It was worth a shot.
No,
All right.
no,
Well, it sounds
no.
good. Okay, it
Yeah.
sounds good. Does that mean I'm gonna watch it?
I wonder if I'm gonna watch
No.
the Rambo Last Blood.
Oh, is
That
there
one
like a
he
fourth one?
yeah he made not too long ago.
Oh no.
It's like a
Sylvester
almost,
Stallone.
yeah, he's like super old and he came back to make the last one or something like that.
Is he gonna make another Rocky next? What's going on? Huh?
No, that's Creed now. Remember?
Yeah, it is. That's right.
Yeah, and he didn't want to come back for Creed 2 or 3, whatever the newest one is.
Isn't it 4?
I think it's 3.
Uh.
But it's 2 or 3. It's definitely not 4. But
Damn.
yeah, he's not. He didn't come back for that one because he didn't really like that. He has no control over his brand or
It's
something
fake.
like that. No. He's like he feels like he's been duped or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
because the guy who plays Creed in the movie, he like is the director as well.
Oh.
The black guy, what's his name? Like every girl thirsts over him. Black Panther in bad guy.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, him. He's like he's the director of the movie as well. It's like
Huh.
his baby right now. But yeah,
Well,
Rambo.
so you're thinking the fourth one? Although it sounds like it's more of the same, honestly.
I thought I've seen so many things of him dual wielding LMGs and shooting like while screaming,
Yeah.
and he doesn't ever do that. He does
Like
that with
in any of the movies?
he in the first one he does that. Well, he's done it. I think he did it with like pretty much all of them. But in the first one, I think where it came from, the iconic part is he's doing it with one, and his left hand he's holding the chain. So it's kind of that. But I don't know. I thought it was in my mind. I thought it was always two, which I was expecting
Isn't
to
it
see at
two?
one point. Yeah, I could have sworn. I just maybe that's just people dramatizing it. But I always see him in
Well,
my mind like doing two with the red
I
bandana
thought he
going.
had two and he's
Oh,
got like. Yeah, that's what I remember
yeah, he never
from
does
the
that.
movies that I never watched.
Unless I'm blind, he literally never did that.
You must be blind.
I guess.
Get
It'd be-
them eyes checked. Well,
Okay, but you mentioned something about anime. Is you wanted to talk about your demon girl dungeon one?
Demon. What the heck is you talking about?
Demon Slayer
Demon.
dungeon, Hero
Demon Slayer's
Academia.
getting a new season soon. That's cool, right? The PV. Actually they just showed the image for
Yeah,
it.
in 12 days.
It's kind of crazy that they just did a movie summary again. Like what is with that, huh? What is with that?
I don't know. You want to see John Wick
I
4
mean,
with me?
yeah, I'll see John Wick 4 with you.
All right, you got to watch all the movies real quick,
viewers,
like I
you
am.
come along too. All right, let's all meet up at this
Let's
time,
go right
this
now.
location.
Times two. Whoa, don't do that. It'd be like no one shows up, and then we feel bad.
Empty theater, like they like actually don't go in there. There's gonna be two weirdos. But well, I mean, I did have an anime to talk about, but there's been a lot of announcements before I get to that. What with like, what do we get? Like
ReZero season 3. I forgot already.
Yeah.
Yes.
Almost there
Bro,
again. Oh yeah, the
I can
best
wake up in the
anime
morning.
fantasy.
I can
Yeah.
wake up in the morning.
Right?
I can
Dude, I'm
rise out
getting
of
so
bed
hype.
and be happy. Oh my god. I have a reason to get up, and it's
Dude,
ReZero.
Since they were doing a live stream, because like in Japan they're doing this like big old anime expo thing. It's not called that, but it's
Anime
like they're just doing a
Japan.
bunch of Yeah, they're doing like a bunch of announcements there, and they did the ReZero stream at a certain time, and the first thing they opened up with was that announcement, and that's so crazy. Have you seen the actual trailer for it?
No, I don't want to. I don't. I
Oh,
remember. I remember. I did this with season
it
two. I want to know
it
nothing.
it's got. I don't think it's got any scenes from the actual anime. It's just like a summary with like a fake situation, I think. But
Uh,
it looks sick. It looks the same. It looks awesome. People saying we might have 35 plus episodes if they're doing 2 volumes. If they're doing 2 volumes, which is like we already had like 30 last season, I think, or something. So, dude, I am so hyped.
Is it
This is
gonna
gonna
be
be.
this year? That's my question.
I have no idea, but at least it's existing, right?
Dude,
Because last time
Konosuba season three and freaking is it season two or three?
it's for Konosuba.
Yeah,
It's
season
season
three.
3.
Okay, season
Yeah.
three and
See,
those
you
are
just
like,
think that
oh my
because
god.
the first 2 seasons of Konosuba were 10 episodes.
Yeah, true,
Bro,
true.
but thank goodness, bro. We're getting the Megumin spinoff. That's going to be 12. And I hope that season 3 is also 12. Can we get 12? I just want 12, bro. No more of that 10 shit. I don't want to see that, okay?
All I need is Nagatoro season three now, and like I got the Trinity, got the
Well,
all
we're
the
gonna have to
Infinity
wait.
Stones.
Gonna have to wait like a year, but it'll happen. It'll for sure happen. The ending was godlike, by the
Oh,
way.
you
I
read it? Oh,
watched
you
it.
watched it? You watched it
I
today?
watched
Let's
it. I
go!
watched it last.
So they
Yeah,
added the hug, bro.
they
That's not in the
did.
manga.
Yeah, that was original. That was good shit. I was
Yeah,
like,
but
man,
it kind of makes me. Well, okay. Again, spoiler. Just skip ahead like 10 seconds. Okay, spoilers for Nagatoro. Three, two, one. The holding hands thing kind of now feels a lot less
important.
nice. Yeah, like as a
Yeah,
milestone if they now have hugged. So if
but
they do
hey, I
the
mean,
hand thing the exact same, it's like, why are you so nervous about holding hands? You literally hugged.
I mean, it's like an anime meme at this point, though. You know, it's like, oh my goodness, how lewd. You know,
Yeah.
it's like that. If you're not familiar with anime viewer, that is definitely a thing.
Why are
But
you watching? You
yeah,
read the
right.
title. What?
This channel, we got the weebiest weeb right here talking with us. That's why.
Yeah. He's talking in third person right now. That's crazy.
Hey, what the hell, bro? You cannot just switch that up on me. Anyhow, that was announced. There's a couple other ones. They did an announcement I saw on Crunchyroll today, like a community post. They got one for manhwa I've been reading. Not a
What's a
manga, a
manhwa?
manhwa.
What's
It's a
that mean?
Korean
Korean?
manga.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's called what was it called? Like uh what was it? It was a Reincarnator's Magic Should Be Special. That's right. It's actually a really good series. But there's a bunch of whole announcements coming out. So for the next few days, everybody keep your ears wide open because I think there's gonna be a lot of things that they're gonna talk about. So yeah, just a lot of hype announcements.
It's the
But
start
we
of a new
definitely need.
season, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's about to be the
Yeah,
start, like next week,
I think so. Yeah, really soon. Yeah,
because
next
everything's
week here.
ending.
So.
Everything's just ended or is ending. My Hero
Well,
just ended.
what I want is because Mappa's gonna do a new thing again. They
Jujutsu
better
Kaisen.
announce. Well, we
Bro,
already got that.
we gotta start a new saying. Like if you're overworked or something like that, be saying, dude, I feel like a Mappa animator right now. Holy
I feel
crap.
like a Mappa employee.
I feel like a Mappa animator. Holy cow. How did they already have Jujutsu Kaisen
Dude, they own
season
so many
3 done?
series.
How do they have it
Dude,
done with Vinland
I
Saga and Attack on Titan and the
dude,
fact that it's going to be lasting 6
and they're
months with 2
making
cores?
yeah, and they're making Hell's Paradise, and they're
Ah!
probably already working or
They're making
planning
the
for
Bible, bro. What the
yeah,
heck?
and they're already planning probably for Chainsaw Man season 2. I mean, at least I hope. God,
Well,
please,
they have
please.
to. That's a guarantee. That is
No, I
literally
know,
a
but
guarantee.
I'm just wondering if they're putting it off or not for right
That's
now.
like
Like
saying, is
that's
Marvel
what
going to
I'm.
make any more movies? Like,
Because
yes.
if they aren't working on it like at this moment, then that means 2 years. We're gonna get like 2 years from
They
now,
are
which is
so
like
working on that right now.
I hope so.
They are
Please.
definitely working on that. But neither of us are really excited for Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen. But I
No,
hope
I
it
mean
gets
I hope
better.
that changes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope that changes because everybody says like, oh, this next arc though, this next arc, and I'm like, I don't know, man. The last 24 episodes were not it. The movie was not it. I'm just kind of waiting. The
I just
only thing
don't.
I got from that series was like the Black Flash scenes. Those were hype as hell. But and like the forest fights, a couple of them were sick. But the character wise, man, I
Yeah,
do
that's what I'm saying.
not
Like, everybody
care.
loves the characters.
I
Like,
don't get it.
people fall in love with those characters, and I don't like almost any of
Bro,
them
they
except
don't even
Itadori
look. Dude, everybody like is like oh in the
and
style,
Maki.
and I'm like, what are you talking about? They all wear the same outfit with like a couple different options. They
Yeah.
all wear the same thing. I don't get it. They all got those like goofy ass pants. I don't understand. The high collar. Yeah, that one kid's got a higher collar that's over his freaking mouth. Oh, who cares? I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm not saying it's a bad series or you shouldn't like it. I just don't
It's
understand.
not that good. Like there's,
Yeah,
it's not as
the
good as
obsession
people.
for what is, all right. If there's
Yeah.
a character I like the most, it's Glasses Girl because she's interesting. But we
I
still
really
only know
hope,
that much.
I really hope in the future they don't make another My Hero Academia movie. If
Yeah,
you guys, I don't think we've talked about this. I think this happened on an
back to
episode
My
that didn't
Hero.
get to record.
Mm,
The third movie we both despise. It looked great, but
yeah, no, it didn't even look good for most fights, dude.
okay,
The
but like
last
those
fight
two
was
main
good.
scenes that look good.
The two main like big fights were good, but a couple of them were like, what is going on, bro? Like the Bakugo fight and the last fight were pretty good. But
The concept of Deku being framed for murder and like the police after
interesting.
him, that was cool, but it wasn't. It lasted like what, like 5 seconds.
And it's even worse because the way they like kind of sold that movie was like, oh, these three characters
New
across the
outfits
nations, new outfits that they use
for the first scene
for the
only.
first scene, and they never come back, not even for the end.
The bad guy was
Um,
even a cool idea.
yeah,
That was just like the whole cult thing. I thought that was a cool. Like it just
yeah,
felt, it was really cool concepts and cool fights, but like the movie besides that was just
yeah. And then Bakugo and Todoroki, which are supposed to be like the side main cast, were not even like there half the
and they're
time,
on the
if not
posters.
more
They're
than
on
that.
all
And
the
that
advertisement.
exactly. And it's like this is so deceptive and the storyline was so boring and they killed the bow girl. So obviously I hate the whole movie. So terrible film, honestly a 0 out of 10. So that's how it is.
Yeah, I remember leaving the movie theater with when
The
we were leaving
theater.
it, and we were walking downtown,
And they have those
and we
little
were just
pamphlets.
talking about how bad that movie was, and I kept repeating one statement. I was like, I feel like he was forced. I feel like the author was forced to make this movie because of the first two success.
Hmm.
I feel like he was pushed to make this movie, and
I
it
feel like
reflected in
that's
it. But everyone
probably why
online was going, "Oh my god, this movie was so good!"
I don't really get why people liked it so much. I think they just saw the ending and were like, "Yeah, that was a good movie."
They got hype. They got hype. It was like recency bias with the hype at the end.
Yeah. It's just like I think you can tell Horikoshi, who's the author of My Hero. I think you can tell his displeasure of having to write this series for so long. I think he's been wanting to end it for a hot minute.
I
I think
disagree, but I don't. I think that was like that with the movie, for
I
sure.
mean, I get the feeling the ending and the manga right now is feeling kind of rushed. I'm not loving it.
I feel like
So,
he's pressured to being rushed so they can get the anime out. Because season
I
seven's
don't
already been announced. There's not enough for a whole season.
I think well, I don't know about that because he was working on like the arc. I think the season's just been catching up really fast. It's going to end really soon. So I don't know
I
why
would
they would
put
want
money on the
to.
fact that they're pressuring him in some way to pump it out quick. I almost put my life on that statement. Like I
Well, I don't know
genuinely believe
why.
that.
I don't know because it's ending. I guess they want it to end. That seems like not a good idea to me, considering it's one of because Jump doesn't have a lot of big hitters right now. If I'm gonna be completely honest with you, their best like pay like get money series is One Piece, as it has been for the last 26 years.
Is
Um,
Jujutsu Kaisen not
Jujutsu
Jump?
Kaisen, Jujutsu Kaisen's Jump. So yeah,
Okay,
Chainsaw Man is not physically in Jump anymore, so you can't count that. It's on Jump Plus, but we don't really count those series.
that's
So
Jump though.
it's Jump
Still,
Plus, so
it's
they don't
still owned by
nobody
Jump.
buy you can't yeah, but you can't buy it physically till the volume comes out. So I'm talking like Shonen Jump
Yeah,
magazine,
but they're still gonna
the thing
get a
they
profit of the manga sales.
no, bro, you don't actually know how much they care about that magazine. Like they actually listen to the readers because they have like fill out things and they'll
Yeah.
like what series do you want to see more of and they'll have those and they'll actually listen to them. So they really actually do care about the magazine
Well,
purchases.
magic and muscles, they have that.
A Mashal, it's actually not that big of a hit. I hope the anime, like does like it's actually
Black
gonna end
Clover's
pretty
shonen,
soon.
right?
Manga, yeah, Black Clover's Jump as well, and it's doing fairly good. So
I think
they have
it's not.
hitters, but they don't have like hard hitters. You know what I mean? And I think My Hero is one
I
of them.
think Jujutsu Kaisen's a hard hitter.
No, it is, and so is Demon Slayer. But Demon Slayer's not running anymore. Uh, Jujutsu Kaisen is still going, but it's on break sometimes. I don't know.
They
I
have
think
Spike's
this still.
Family. That's like the biggest hitter right now.
They actually don't have Spike's Family.
That's not Shonen.
It's a different magazine. Yeah.
Oh well, never mind then.
It is a big hitter though. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird what shows just like pop off and what don't. You know, it's kind of weird. Like, you ever think? I mean, I know this is kind of an old show at this point, but like, what is it called? Like Date Alive. You ever think that was gonna pop off? Like that
Data
show where
Live?
he's like, what's it called?
Oh, Data Live. Oh, with
Yeah.
it has like 5 seasons now or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. Like, did you
The
think
show
that
I
show was gonna
hate.
pop? It's
No,
so weird how like
I mean I
certain
get it.
shows just get it.
It's a
Like, I
harem.
don't.
It's a harem show.
I guess it's kind of old, so maybe that's why it was like a first. But
Yeah.
it's just what does and what doesn't work out.
Where's
It's
my
just
High
really
School
like
DxD season 5? Like, where's that?
legit though. Where's
I
that
mean,
at?
that's been
Huh?
like that was like confirmed like 2 years ago.
And then
Nothing
when
happened.
well, what show came back? Demon King. What was it called?
That was Devil's a part
The
timer.
McDonald's. The
Yeah.
Devil's a part timer. Yeah, dude. When that came back, everybody's hyped, and then
Did you
it
ever see
didn't do
season
that
two?
well.
I
I didn't
loved it.
watch it.
I loved it. It made me.
I didn't hear much from it.
It's hilarious, bro. It was hilarious. The
Uh,
his like squire dude, the blonde guy,
yeah.
his little second hand, dude. He was hilarious in season 2. He every
Uh,
scene he talked made me laugh so
that's
much.
good. My kind is doing a good job then.
No, seriously, that I love season 2. I think the child thing was probably what dragged people down because the child. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
It shifted too much into story. I feel like it shifted a little too much into the story. They should have just kept it like pure comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Because with the child thing, it kind of switched into story. But
Mm-hmm.
it was
Maybe
still good.
less of the. Is it still got some romance going on or what? Because
Yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't
yeah, for
watch it,
sure,
so
for sure, for sure. With that
okay.
school girl, or I can't remember if she's in school anymore.
The McDonald's
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
worker.
yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know. It's Jump still has hard hitters, but a lot of their newer like series aren't
Yeah.
doing as well. So it's just, I don't know. I don't know. I think ending My Hero is like, I'm wondering why. I just don't. I don't get it.
So ReZero, back to ReZero.
Oh yeah, let's go back. Let's go back. ReZero,
What season
just like the
3?
show.
How? Where? I just don't. It left off with him becoming her official knight, and them two
Yes,
becoming an official couple as well.
I think.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
did. It did. It did. It did. It did.
Yeah, yeah.
I rewatched it not too long ago, so it's pretty okay in my memory. Um, what are they doing again now? They have to defeat the bunnies and the black goop.
They already did the bunnies.
He defeated the bunnies.
Yeah, remember he had them eat each other for like all eternity.
I
Remember
don't
they're like
remember that.
casted in like a shadow. He got Beatrice to do that little magic move when he helped her out. Spoilers, everybody.
Oh, yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, and Beatrice now is like infatuated with him. Yeah, there's that too.
Yeah,
Like she's like his daughter now, I guess. Um,
whatever. Kashida.
Kashida. But the black
Yeah.
goop, he has to take out the black goop at least.
What is this goop? I don't know. There's such a goop thing.
You remember seeing? You remember when
I remember she
Amelia?
talked about the beasts,
Yeah, the
but
3 beasts. He got the whale, he's gotten the bunnies, and the last one
oh,
was
you
the
mean
black goop that
it was
killed
like
Amelia's family and the elves in that village when we were seeing her
oh,
backstory. Remember that?
I totally forgot. That's what killed them.
Yeah, that's the third beast. I didn't
Well,
even
I
realize that
think
until I listened to the dub. I was like, "That's the third beast."
they're probably just gonna continue with her trying to be the next whatever the heck. I
Yeah,
forget. Was it
obviously.
the
I want
queen?
that. I want the green haired chick to get her memories back. And on
Dude,
top of
I don't
that,
know, bro.
the little lolly character that the hero took under his wing because he
Oh
found out she
yeah.
was
What's her name?
a candidate to become a queen or whatever.
Yeah, the thief girl.
Did we
Yeah.
figure out why Amelia wants to become queen again?
Yeah, I definitely think we got her motivations,
I
but
can't remember it.
she said they were like selfish or something.
That's true.
Um, she talked about it. I remember. I just not.
My biggest
It's
question, I
Amelia.
guess,
I
was
don't really
why
care.
does she look like the Witch of Envy? Why does they
Probably a
look
future
exactly the
season
same?
stuff.
Why does they
That's
look
next season,
exactly the
obviously.
same, bro? When Subaru had his intervention with the witches, That was crazy.
Yeah.
I love that scene.
It was crazy. Yeah, it was crazy. I mean,
That was crazy.
that was crazy. That was insane. No, I mean, next season, I don't really. Apparently, it's gonna get crazier. So I just don't. I don't know. Like, it's gonna have like the archbishops, of
Yeah.
each like sin.
I
I'm
hate
excited to
those
see them
guys.
again. They're all terrible,
There are
but I'm
too many
excited to see how that
furries.
happens.
There's so many furries being in this show.
There's a lot more than just those.
Oh, we'll mention this again. This guy, the author, needs to chill out with all the lollies though.
He
He
does,
is
bro.
he
There's
doesn't like
way,
sexualize them or
way
anything, but
too
there is
many.
so many, like
It
so
is a
many.
little concerning. It is a little bit concerning. Like I like the show a lot, and it's great how it's popular. But if he's gonna keep it up, I
It's
don't
like,
know.
why is there? Well, some of them are children, and they don't even need to be children. Like, there's no point. Like Beatrice, maybe, sure, she's a fairy.
Okay,
She's not even
fine.
human.
Yeah, not a
Uh,
human.
the freaking evil little green haired girl from the village that was a spy.
Yeah, assassin.
That yeah,
Like,
that worked because
what
she
is
was
she,
a
seven?
child. I mean, she's infiltrating them. I guess no
Full
one
full
would
on assassin
expect a
at seven
child.
years old, but okay.
But then the elf that's protecting the sanctuary, why does she need to be a
Yeah,
lolly?
no. It's just a lot of cases where
Like,
it's like, okay. Or the witch girl. There's like
yeah.
two witches that are like that.
Have
Oh,
two witches of the lollies, and one of them's like strapped to a freaking coffin.
that is
That
weird.
looks a little like sus the way it's done. You know, if you know what I mean. You know what I
Hmm.
mean. Then they have the little light skin, energetic
Hey,
one.
that's all right. Felix makes up for it. Am I right, guys? Am I right, my bros? Come on, come
Who's
on.
Felix again? That's the green haired guy, right?
Huh?
The Felix is
It's the
the
cat
cart
boy.
driver. The
It's the
cat
cat boy.
the cab driver.
The cat boy.
The cat boy.
You know, he works under Karush, the green-haired girl.
Oh, you meant the oh god. Okay,
Took you a
the
minute.
Fin boy. Oh, the Fin boy.
Yeah.
Oh, you should have said that. I was so confused. I thought you were talking about Otto. That's his name.
No, I wasn't
Otto's the
talking
goat.
about
Otto's the goat. What are you
Otto's the
talking
goat for
about? Otto's
sure.
the goat, baby.
I was just making a
Put
joke.
respect on my
What?
boy Otto's name.
I didn't diss Otto.
Yes, you did.
Otto's
In my
sick. I
mind, I just
didn't
compared him
diss
to
Otto.
freaking whatever his name is. That cat boy sucks. He sucks. He does.
Yeah, he does. I'm
Only
just
good thing about
saying.
him is he's loyal to his freaking girl.
Right. Well, I'm
Subaru.
excited for season 3. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be fire.
Is Subaru in like your top like 5 best MCs of all time?
Honestly, yeah. He's
Yeah.
made me cry. So,
He's made me cry like
not a
four
lot of MCs
times.
that do that. Like, only MCs I've ever cried at, like, as their story is like Subaru, Silent Voice. I forget his name at the moment, but
Shoto.
Shoto. Okay, yeah, you do know.
I think that's his name.
Those two, maybe Mob. I don't really remember if I cried or not, but Mob has made me feel so much emotion my whole entire life. So,
I
um,
have never cried about Psycho.
I don't know if I cried. I just know I have strong feelings for Mob because
Yeah.
he's such an
Have you seen season
inspiration,
3 yet?
that kid. No, I haven't seen it.
Me neither.
It sounds like a weird, yeah, right. It sounds like a weird thing to say considering I like him so much, but it's
I
like,
like him, but when I heard people say it's like an epilogue, I was like, all right, I don't need to
I
watch
mean,
it then.
it is. No, I've heard it's really good though. Like
I
a
just
great
don't
end to
want to
the
hear a
series.
different voice actor.
Oh, yeah, you do listen to the dub, huh? Yeah, that whole situation was something. Hey, everyone, everyone listening,
Yes.
unions are good.
What?
Um, but just know that companies don't want you to be in one, okay? It's tough stuff. Navigate it well, okay? That is all. That is all I had to say.
That concluded our message from Garrett.
That's right. Well,
Back
we were
to the
talking about Mob
program.
Psycho.
Hey, welcome back, guys. Okay.
Rapid rap
I
battles
I wanna
remastered.
I wanna take a moment and talk about something in my life that's been going on,
Oh my.
and that is the PlayStation VR 2.
Oh.
If you can't,
Great. All right, I am definitely deafening right now. So you go
oh,
ahead, take your 20
no,
minutes.
just listen. It's not
I'll
gonna take
set a
that long.
timer.
No. Okay, I just wanna give my 2 cents on it. Okay, since I've
Okay,
had it
yeah,
for a
more
little
like
bit
your
now.
30. But let's hear it more like your dollar. But let's
Okay,
go.
why do you
Let's
think I'm
go.
going to talk so long? Whatever. Shut up,
Just
loser.
talk. Just
Shut
talk.
up! Okay. So if you've seen my channel, obviously you have if you're listening. I don't know why I said it like that. Um, I play a lot of VR now because the main game Pavlov I
I
play
play
is
a lot of
so
VR.
easy to farm content on
Hmm.
because I can. It's like a game I can record and play
And
alone.
y'all are the
I
cows.
mean, like most
Think of
game,
it.
most games I have to. If I play alone, I usually it's a lot harder for me to be funny or entertaining. I have to like really like buff it up. I have to like really be extra to be funny. At least
Hmm.
like what I find funny, at least entertaining. But that game, I'm like I don't know. It's just a lot easier because I'm talking to people, interacting with people. There's a lot more interaction going
I
on.
think the movement is really what does it. The
Well,
VR.
but like the whole game is interaction. At least the game mode I'm playing.
Hmm. Hmm.
Um,
Hmm.
but that's why, and it doesn't push well. Like it's not the best thing for the algorithm in me because Pavlov is not a big game by any means. It has a very
Yeah.
small player base,
And
and
that's how you can meet the same person twice, completely
oh,
different
I
days.
met him again today, and I friended
The
him.
third
I met
time.
him again today, and we played for like 3 hours. But I friended him, and then I met the Swedish guy who's gonna
The
be in.
Swede?
Yeah, I met two Swedish dudes again. One of them is my friend now. They're super good. I was in a lobby.
Swedish.
I started a lobby with my son, and
Your
with
son,
well,
yes.
not my son, but my son. Uh,
Yeah, I get it. Your son.
if you get it, you watch my channel. I appreciate that.
If you
I
get it, you get it,
started
guys.
a server with my son, and the Swedish guy joined that I've been playing with a couple times, and I was like, "Hey!" So I friended him. So now I have a couple of friends. I have like three or four
Dang, that's
now.
a first.
But my point is, the VR headset's quite nice. It's very easy to put on. The goggles are great. The controllers are amazing. I definitely would recommend it. I know not everybody is in a privileged enough position to be able to afford one because they're very expensive. But if you can,
$1,000.
and you can, they're not that much. And if you can afford it and you've been thinking about it, I would recommend it. It's great. Um,
Just maybe wait for a couple more games.
yeah.
That's
I
what
mean,
I'd say.
no, there's a lot. So definitely
Uh,
there's a lot of games that right now that are out, and a lot of them that you can play multiple times. Uh,
what I want is a real life SAO game. Okay, that's what I want. They should have made that already. It's been the year that Kirito was supposed to play the game. They
There's not
should have
enough
made the game
triple.
in
There's not
VR.
enough triple A. There's like almost no triple A game developers on VR. So that's all the good thing about the PlayStation having getting one is because we get more like higher budget, higher quality games.
This is true, but
Um,
still, they should make a SAO game. I don't even love SAO that much, but they should make a SAO game, and it should have the floors
I want VR chat.
and all that good stuff.
I don't know how
I
they.
mean,
I don't think it'd be good for them to put VR chat because VR chat has a lot of
probably not.
bad stuff in it because of
They
the
probably get
freedom of
sued.
creation.
Yeah,
Uh, but if they could somehow monetize that, or not monetize, but like censor that, that'd be cool. I
they
wouldn't
are
mind VR
not
chat.
censoring anybody in that game.
Yeah, but it would be cool. But
Nah,
yeah,
I
it's
agree
great.
with you on there.
I enjoy it a lot, and that's why I have so much Pavlov videos coming out. Is because it's what I enjoy. I am not a YouTuber. If like I'm not a YouTuber who is the kind. I'm trying to think of the words to say. This. I'm not the kind of YouTuber who is against making the content my viewers want to watch because you know what I mean, Garrett. Like there's YouTubers who are like, no, I
Yeah,
have to play what I want. If my viewers don't like that, that's too
yeah,
bad
right.
because then I'll just hate it. I'm willing to. I am definitely maybe if I was doing this as a job and it was like 3 years later, I'd probably change. But at the moment, I'm perfectly fine with doing what people request. Like I'm not definitely not against that. I mean, unless it's like play Among Us every day.
you,
I'm like,
you
okay,
hear that,
maybe.
guys? You guys hear that? Request anything,
Well, yeah.
anything at
Honestly,
all.
if you guys want to see me play a certain
Within
game,
his abilities, he will play it. I'm talking like he'll play a chess like for three
yeah,
hours on live
I love
stream. If
chess.
y'all recommend.
Okay, well, 3 hours. I don't know about 3 hours of chess,
Well,
but
what if they recommend it?
I mean,
You
yeah,
know.
sure. Someone recommended it,
Oh,
then yeah.
what? You guys hear that? He's gonna do it. Okay, next Tuesday.
No, shut
Be
up. Okay,
prepared.
but you know what? I will not do is play Jedi Survivor. I'm not even buying that game. I don't
Oh,
ask.
Has somebody been asking or something?
No, I don't. It's one of the only games that I can think of
Okay.
right now that are coming out that's
There's the
popular.
one rule, guys. Don't even recommend that.
I
Jedi
didn't like the
Survivor.
first one. Uh, Maybe I'll talk about that at another time. But I don't like the first one very much.
We'll save that for a later episode.
Yeah, I didn't like the first one
Our
very much.
problems with Star Wars. That might not be a bad idea.
That's actually, yeah. I could
Hey
definitely
guys,
complain about Star
stay
Wars for.
tuned.
Stay
I'm down for
tuned.
that.
What was
Hey,
that
hey,
cackle?
hey,
You're the one
hey,
who
hey,
cackled.
hey, hey. Cut that out.
Okay,
Cut
okay.
that out.
Ah! Oh, wait.
Is there two of me?
Yeah,
Hey.
there is. Okay, there.
Oh, he stopped. That's what I
Did I tell
thought.
you I got my Switch OLED wall mount?
No.
Yeah,
I
it's like
thought you were just gonna put screws on the wall and place it on there.
no, it's got a wall mount. Like the dock is on my wall
I kind
now.
of want to see that that setup though.
Yeah, I can send you a picture, or you can just come over tomorrow after church. Um,
That's the hood setup for the OLED, bruh.
the
I
hood
wanted to see it.
setup. What?
The screws in the wall? I'm like, come
Oh,
on.
no, that's not what I did. God,
I'm just saying, I wish you
why'd you have to
did.
say hood, Garrett?
What? Should I have said, like, hoodie? Or what, like a jacket setup? Like, what's better? I don't know. Hat setup? Huh?
Okay, whatever.
The opposite of a hood.
Whatever.
In
Okay.
this right now. The episode's over.
You have nothing else you want to talk
Episode's
about.
over.
You have
Nah,
nothing
I'm
else. Come,
finished.
are you sure about that?
I'm finished. I'm finished.
Okay, okay.
Literally and figuratively,
Whoa!
I'm finished.
Literally, hold on. No, no, no,
Wait,
no.
no, 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 no.
All right, all right. No, well, thank you for listening. If you made it to the
Uh,
end, what should they
yeah.
comment? What should they comment if they made it to the end?
There's a lot of things I've told you to comment today, but what you should comment if you've made it here is,
Rambo and
um,
Kanye making out.
um,
I don't know.
sure, yeah,
No, what did you?
we'll
Sorry, what
go
did
with
you? What
that
did you?
one.
No, what did you actually
No,
have? What did you actually?
I didn't have anything in mind. Maybe Kanye and Rambo making out. Other way around. You guys decide. It's your like, if your favorite one, like whatever sounds
Yeah.
better. So
If you have anything you want us to talk about in the future, if you want to comment that down below, I'd be willing to. We'd be willing to look at those. We
I
could
won't be.
request some topics. That'd be all right. Appreciate that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But thank you guys for
Mm-hmm.
listening, and thank you guys
I
for making
don't.
it to the end. Thank you
Don't
again,
thank you
Garrett,
guys.
for joining, even though you always complain to me about
You're
recording.
not welcome.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. Bye bye, guys.
Bye bye.